Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope this finds you well. So, what have we got, Cancer? Bottom of the deck, you've got the Chariot card. It seems to be a deep determination within you, Cancer, to move your life forward this week, to move into action, to speed up, to get something moving. I am not sure what it is, only the viewer knows what actions need to happen, what forward movement needs to occur for you, Cancer. But right in the core of your reading is this need to move your life forward, to go into action, and to move through something. At the top of the deck, you've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a pioneer. He's someone who breaks through new territory. He breaks through areas in our life that were previously blocked. He gets this energy and he basically blasts through them. He's got his difficult side too, can be a bit overbearing, quite full of energy. So Cancer, this is either you or this is someone you're going to come into contact with this week. This King of Wands, traditionally a fire sign, but doesn't have to be. But it's definitely someone who's, they want to break new ground, a bit like that Chariot. So I'm actually getting, Cancer, this is potentially you, okay? That you're the one who wants to break new ground and break through into new territory and to move your life forward. Your additional guidance card is here and now. So don't get too caught up in the past. Don't get too caught up in anxiety around the future. Okay? Try and stay with what you're experiencing in the moment. Keep grounded. Basically keep in the presence. That's all I can say. Now you start the week with the Devil card, paired with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a really interesting combination. The Devil tends to mean something's out of balance. It can also mean feeling a bit held back. And you also have the Eight of Swords, so there can be a sense of feeling a little bit restricted, Cancer, and this need of you to move forward is somehow being, I don't know, sort of held back. As a feeling of being restricted and a bit oppressed, maybe. For some, you could be feeling that regarding a work situation, an inheritance situation, or something to do with that Ten of Pentacles. You might feel that you lack that inner wealth, because the Ten of Pentacles is also about inner abundance. You might feel that you lack what you need to bring your dreams and bring everything you want into manifestation. For some of you, you just might feel a bit stuck. A job you don't want to be in, maybe, but having to do it to survive. So hard to say specifically in general readings, Cancer. Okay, you then have the Tower, but in reverse. So the Tower has got so many meanings again, but quite often can mean disruption, radical change. It can mean a bolt from the blue. It can mean enlightenment. It can mean so many things. But in reverse, I am not really getting this in any destructive element at all in reverse, and it's paired with the Star card, okay? So the Star card is about risking vulnerability, okay? It's the calm after the storm. It's the light after the dark night. It's when we start to feel hope again. So for any of you who've been having quite difficult experiences, the Star card points to a return of hope. It's a new day is dawning. That's the sort of energy of the Star. But it's also been willing to risk vulnerability, to be seen, to take risks, to move out your comfort zone. And because that Tower is in reverse, I'm wondering if some Cancers are struggling to move out their comfort zone. okay, which maybe is what's keeping you stuck in a situation you don't want to be in with that Devil card. And the difficult situation is at the heart of the matter. You want to move out your comfort zone, but there could be something blocking you. It's most likely fear. A fear of, and you've actually got the Eight of Swords, which is, the Eight of Swords is a sense of being restricted. But a lot of readers say that the Eight of Swords is about restricting yourself. I don't always think that, because I think life sometimes is very restrictive. But there could be a sense, Cancer, of you resisting moving forward. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but that's what I'm getting with the Tower in reverse here. You're trying to hold back a change process. I don't think you're going to be able to hold it back. You can try, but that's like putting a finger into a dam. It's suddenly going to burst forward, Cancer. But listen, let's just keep moving on. So this Eight of Swords is a feeling of being restricted. I don't always believe the Eight of Swords is in your mind. I think sometimes we are restricted through people, through our finances, and we are stuck in situations we don't want to be in. But you can free yourself from this restriction, because if you look, she's only tied up with a piece of string. She's not bolted like the Devil can be. It's just, there's a part of you that's maybe resisting a little bit of change, but it's paired with the Queen of Wands. So you get the Queen and the King of Wands. So I really, and this pairing has showed up in half the readings. There seems to be a real empowerment week, Cancer, and you've been asked to pick up this energy of the Queen of Wands. So this is either going to be someone who's having a big influence in you, Cancer, or it's going to be you. And this beautiful Queen of Wands is not going to accept the restrictions of the Eight of Swords. She's the most magnetic queen. She's powerful. She, she's fiery, she's confident, and she gets things done. And she's what you need to break through any sense of restriction that might be going on within you about moving forward, Cancer. Okay? Now you end with the Four of Cups and the Emperor. So that Four of Cups is about receiving an offer, but I always find it's an offer that you're not really sure about. It's almost, well, you want something to happen, but something else happens. Now, there's two ways of dealing with the Four of Cups. Some readers say give gratitude for all that you have. And that moves that energy of, well, that's not quite what I wanted. I think it's a great way to deal with it, but also is to listen to your discontent, because that's what drives us into new directions, Cancer. Okay? We're not going to make any moves in our life unless we have a bit of sense of inner unease, an inner sense of this isn't fully what I want. So that's two different ways of dealing with the Four of Cups. I tend to do a bit of both. So I give gratitude, so you're happy in the moment, but knowing that there's something maybe a little bit different that you want. Now it's paired with the Emperor, who is the ultimate manifestor card. He's the one that goes and gets things done in the world. So really great. If there's a work situation you're needing to progress in, if you're needing to do management skills around home, whatever it is, he's great. Not the best emotionally. So some Cancers could be involved with this Emperor, and it's sort of leaving you feeling a bit, not unhappy, it's not the right word, but I think not all Cancers are getting their emotional needs met. Okay? And it could be through this Emperor, who is not the most emotionally giving sign. I don't know, Cancer. I can't make generalizations here. I think for some It's a desire to move forward you've got this week, although you're consistently having to work with a bit of inner resistance. There might be some outer resistance as well. But it's a bit of a feeling of being a bit tied to situations that you can't quite break free of. But having the King and Queen of Wands is saying to me that you've got the power to make this happen. You've got the power to break through restrictions, to break through and to become the Emperor, if that's what you choose, Cancer. Now, I'm also going to mention that other one, that this could easily be Cancerians who are involved with this Emperor and who are emotionally not feeling that fulfilled. There's no way around it. That's what these cards also represent, okay? Different things to different people, guys, but a very forward-moving, action-packed week, guys, okay? And this King and Queen have almost showed up for about half the signs, which generally means there's planetary influences at work that are driving all of us forward to break through into new territory and to be a pioneer. And this is what's going on for you, Cancer. Okay, and some of you, there could be a fire sign, male or female, who's a big influence in your life, Cancer. Okay? And I wish you well, guys, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.